certainly there were some issues in execution offensively and some other areas, but I thought the guys' focus was good, played hard. Northern Arizona did a good job of competing and shortening the game a little bit, but I thought our guys were in tune the whole game. And there's a lot of things we got to get cleaned up, but our guys understand that, so it was good to get a win. Nice to see some young guys out there for the first time.
How would you rate DJ's performance?
I thought he was solid. You know, he took care of the ball. He made a lot of good decisions. You know, in our system, the quarterbacks got to make a lot of decisions in the run game. I thought he made a lot of good decisions there. There was a couple throws that he'd like to have back, and we didn't try to throw the ball very much, but I thought he was pretty solid. Did a nice job of running the offense and getting us, and looking and getting his eyes in the right place on the defense.
I think you've won very many games, so 47 plays before.
Gee, I didn't know that. Jesus, I knew they had a huge amount of possession, but 47 plays is, we averaged almost twice that last year. And again, some of it is, when they're going to have kill the clock type of offense, you got to be very effective with your possessions because you're going to limited possession. But yeah, I didn't realize that. We've got to get more plays. Some of it's getting more first downs too. So, but we're gonna, I won't say win ugly, but we're gonna have games, a lot of games probably like that this year where we're gonna, scrape and claw and whatever we got to do just to win.
Your thoughts on Jenkins and how he came up?
Yeah, I thought DJ was poised for a big year and a big game. He had a great summer. He's in great shape. He's been running well the whole camp. He's been probably one of the most explosive players we've had in camp. So it was good to see him get that long run, and he deserved this kind of nice performance.
Could you speak to the idea of getting the whole thing with Kadeem behind you? With Kadeem behind you and getting that decision behind you?
Yeah, I don't know if it's behind me or not. It was a situation that came up in spring. He's doing everything we asked him to do the last 4 or 5 months or 6 months. So, but we have team policies and team rules, and that stays in the house. But one of the ways to make it most effective is to have playing time taken away. And I'm sure Kadeem was hurt because he's a great competitor, so he should be playing in the next game.
Coach, I know you haven't seen the film yet, but can you give me your initial impression of the defensive line's performance tonight?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I thought we were. I think anytime you shut somebody out, you must be playing pretty well. We did a lot of different blitzes. We brought a little more pressure. From the linebackers. It seemed like Scooby Wright and Derek Turturi and Marquise and some of those guys were getting some pressure. But I think we were solid up front. We lost contain a little bit on some of the blitzes, which we got to get fixed.
Did you go into the game thinking BJ would pretty much play the majority of it?
Oh, I didn't know. I knew he was going to start. I knew he was going to play until we got, if we got enough comfortable lead that we could take the ones out. That's what he did. We got comfortable lead. And I'm usually more nervous. Maybe I could have took him out earlier, but we didn't have a lot of. I said, like Greg pointed out, we had 47 plays. We didn't have a lot of possessions, so they should be fresh. Their legs should be good. I can run more Sunday.
Was that just a designed run by Javale, or did he just see something right away?
No, it's a read. And I think he, again, from my vantage point, looked like he made the right read. I don't know if he did or not, but, he ran faster than I thought. I think a lot of guys run faster when they're getting chased. He might be one of those guys. That extra gear when he's getting chased.
91 yard. You had a lot of those in your career from your team, a 91-yard run like that?
Yeah, I was good. I'm sure he's probably going to tease Kadeem because I don't think Kadeem has had one that long. So nobody caught DJ. So that was good. And that was a big point for us to try to get some explosive plays. But I'm a little disappointed we didn't get some in the passing game. We didn't take a lot of shots. I think we took a couple, got an interference call, and then we caught one. But we probably could have taken a few more shots downfield, and had the game not been under control, we would have probably had to.
Rich, how long did you know that you were going to suspend, or whatever word you're going to use, for Kadeem, and how did he take it?
He took it like he's supposed to take it. He's known for a while, as have I. I apologize for being coy with you all, but like I said, there's a lot of things that I try to be upfront, but there's a lot of times that we want to kind of keep things in house and try to do our own way of motivating guys. And again, Kadeem, I'll make it clear, since spring, since the semester's been over, he has done everything we've asked, everything. But he's continued to go by, a higher standard. And, So all of our guys have got that, but once you make a mistake, then you're held to another higher standard, and that's where he's at right now.
When you think back to the fact that Jenkins wasn't even with you guys 4 or 5 months ago, how fortunate are you? that
Maybe he
came
was,
back?
maybe he wasn't.
Was he always here?
No, he was, matter of fact, we missed him for a spring. He was on his spring sabbatical. He was doing his world tour of the northwest part of the country. But he never truly left University of Arizona.
What do you make of contributions from both Scooby Wright and Devin Holiday in the first game?
Yeah, a lot of true freshmen, Turi, Scooby Wright, Devin Holiday. I mean, there was, I don't know how many played, but about all the special teams had true freshmen on there. And I'm sure they were a little nervous. I mean, we had a really nice crowd. I mean, I thought the Zona Zoo was terrific. And everybody came, stayed there till the end. I mean, I thought that was fantastic. So it was a nice atmosphere. And so I think our freshmen probably were a little nervous. And so the first game coming in, you expect a few mistakes here and there. And I'm sure they're, I don't want to say relieved, but excited that, that we got to win and they got a chance to get their first action as a Division I football player.
When you only run 47 plays, how big are the turnovers and the couple picks you got from Tremaine tonight?
Oh, huge, and the fact that we didn't have any ourselves offensively. I mean, I know we punted a few times, but, obviously the pick six that Tremaine had and the interceptions, I mean, those are extra possessions. When you're playing somebody that's going to milk the clock all the way down and limit your possessions, that makes every possession so valuable. So if you can sneak out a couple extra by a turnover, I mean, that's huge. Again, we took care of the ball offensively and then defensively. I thought there were a time or two we could have got some more, but we got just enough.
Do you anticipate other teams trying to do that?
Oh, we've done it. I mean, that's happened throughout the years. I mean, it's not the first time in 20-some years of doing this offense that people are going to do that. But a team like Northern Arizona, I mean, that gives them probably their best shot. Shorten the game and see if we can make a few mistakes to let them in it.
Without looking at the film, what do you think you guys need to do better?
Throw the ball better. Third down, we had some third down and shorts that we didn't execute, didn't get on, or we could have kept some drives better. You talk about limiting, some of the thing was due to their good playing, but it was also our lack of execution on some third down plays that really hurt us. I don't know how many MAs we made, missed assignments, or anything like that, but we'll watch the film tomorrow. Coaches will, but there were really, we should have had more first downs, and for us to get in a rhythm, that's usually how it operates. We get 1 or 2 first downs, and we start to roll a little bit. And there were times we didn't do a good job of that tonight.
On defense, what did you see from your third down package?
I think it was okay. I mean, I thought there were a couple times that we let them catch the ball in front of us for a first down. And there were a couple times we lost contain. We brought some inside blitzes and lost contain on the outside. And I'll have to watch the film or talk to the defense coaches to see why that happened. But I thought our third down defense, we've done it. We did it more in camp than we've done before, and our guys are getting accustomed to it. But we're still, there's again some things we got to fix. But again, it's a shutout. We made some big plays, a couple big interceptions, and we just got to keep the contain issue. We let them get outside contain way too many times.
Do you like the mix of personnel you have though when you put it?
Yeah, we're just we've got more people, more Coach Castillo and the defense staff have more bodies to put in, and that helps a little bit certainly when you're getting to play a lot of plays. But there's also some talent too, some freshman talent in there that's giving us a little bit of a boost.
Are you still waiting on Devontae?
Yes, now we may know something next week. And then we had another, guy, Luca Bruno, would have played today as a true freshman, and he's got a clearinghouse issue that now didn't get cleared up in time for today, so we'll wait on him next week as well.
Coach, what do you have to say about the career of a kid like Brown out there for you? He went to a lower level program, he's really had a really worthwhile career.
Yeah, those guys, I mean, they got good football players. I mean, they got 63 scholarships. Now, again, it's a next level down, but those guys are, they've got some grown men. I mean, I think 7 of their top 10 defensive linemen are seniors. And a kid like Bowden is a good football player, can play for a lot of people. And sometimes maybe whether it's they mature late out of high school or maybe got overlooked a little bit, but I've coached at the lower levels. I've competed against the 1-dub ways throughout the years, and there's a lot of them that wind up making it in the NFL. So I think it's a place for everybody. But they do a good job. Jerome and his staff do a great job. They're going to win a lot of games, I think, at NAU this year.
Anything else for Coach?